Top 5 workout supplements for women that actually work. You're working out. You're putting in the effort. Showing up to the gym consistently. But the results are coming in slow. Your energy is just not there. Your muscles are sore way longer than they should be. And sometimes it feels like no matter what you do, your body just isn't responding the way it should. Maybe it's not the workouts. Maybe your body just isn't getting the support it needs. Today we're breaking down 5 supplements that actually work for women. Not another round of marketing hype. Not magic pills. Just nutrients with real science behind them that help you train harder, recover faster and actually see results. Why women need a different approach. Before we get into the supplements, one important thing. A woman's body works differently than a man's. Our hormonal profile is different. Our metabolism is different. And our nutritional needs are different. Most sports science research has been done on men. And a lot of supplements were designed with men in mind. But there are nutrients that work especially well for women. That take into account our hormonal cycle. Our tendency toward iron and magnesium deficiency. And our physiology as a whole. That's exactly what we're talking about today. Supplement number 1, creatine. I know a lot of women are scared of this one. They think it'll make them puffy or too muscular. That's a myth. Let's talk facts. Creatine is one of the most studied sports supplements in the world, with thousands of clinical trials behind it. And for women it works in some really interesting ways. So what does creatine actually do? It increases phosphocreatine stores in your muscles. That's a fast energy source for intense exercise. The result? You can do more reps, lift heavier, and train harder without hitting a wall early. That's what we call increased strength endurance. But that's not all. Newer research shows creatine supports brain health too. Improves cognitive function. And it's especially effective for women going through menopause and perimenopause. When estrogen drops, your body's natural creatine synthesis drops with it. And supplementing fills that gap. What about water retention? Yes, in the first couple of weeks you might notice slight water retention in your muscles. But this is intramuscular fluid. It actually makes your muscles look more toned. Not face or belly bloating. Recommended dose: 3 to 5 grams of creatine monohydrate per day. Every day. Whether you train or not. You can take it anytime, before or after your workout. Or just in the morning with breakfast. Supplement number 2, protein. Second supplement, and this one is fundamental for any woman who works out. Protein. A lot of women still think protein powder is for bodybuilders. For people who want huge muscles. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Protein is the building block of your entire body. Muscles, skin, hair, nails, hormones, enzymes, all of it is protein. And when you train, your protein needs go way up. Without enough protein, your muscles can't recover after workouts. They can't get stronger. And instead of progress, you get chronic fatigue and a complete plateau. So why a supplement and not just food? Because hitting your protein target through food alone is genuinely hard. Especially with a busy lifestyle. Especially if you don't love meat or you eat plant-based. A protein shake is just a convenient and quick way to fill the gap. Which protein should you choose? Whey protein is the best option for post-workout recovery. It absorbs fast and is rich in leucine, the amino acid that switches on muscle protein synthesis. If you're lactose intolerant, Go for whey isolate. If you eat plant-based, pea protein or a blend of plant proteins works great. Recommended dose, 20 to 30 grams of protein per serving. Best timing, within 30 to 60 minutes after your workout. Or as a top-up to any meal that's low in protein. Your total daily protein target as an active woman, 1.6 to 2 grams per kilogram of body weight. Supplement number 3, iron. Third supplement, and honestly one of the most important ones specifically for women. Iron. Iron deficiency is the most common nutritional deficiency among women worldwide. And at the same time one of the most overlooked. Why do women lose more iron than men? Every month during menstruation. During intense training, through sweat and micro-tissue damage. And when red meat intake is low. What happens when you're iron deficient? Chronic exhaustion, even after a full night's sleep. Getting out of breath during workouts that used to feel easy. Heart palpitations. Dizziness. Dropping endurance and strength. Brain fog. And pale skin. So many women train for years with an iron deficiency. And think they're just not trying hard enough. When in reality their body literally isn't getting enough oxygen. Because iron is what makes up hemoglobin, the protein that carries oxygen in your blood. No iron, no oxygen in your muscles. No oxygen, no energy or endurance. How to take iron the right way? First, get a blood test. Check your ferritin level, that's your iron storage. The optimal ferritin level for an active woman is 50 to 100 nanograms per milliliter. If it's lower, you need to supplement. Best forms of iron, iron biglycinate or liposomal iron. They absorb well and won't upset your stomach. Take iron separately from calcium and coffee, they block absorption. Take it with vitamin C, it significantly boosts iron absorption. The dose should be worked out individually with your doctor based on your test results. Supplement number 4, collagen with vitamin C. Fourth supplement, and it's massively underrated in a fitness context. Collagen. Most people think of collagen as a skin supplement. But for women who train, it's so much more than that. Collagen is the main structural protein of your connective tissue. Joints, ligaments, tendons, cartilage, all of that is collagen. And when we train, the stress on these structures is enormous. Especially with strength training and high-intensity workouts. What does collagen do for an active woman? Reduces the risk of joint and ligament injuries. Speeds up recovery after training. Reduces joint pain from regular workouts. And supports bone health, which is especially important for women. Why with vitamin C? Because vitamin C is a cofactor for collagen synthesis. Without it, collagen just doesn't absorb the way it should. Research shows, taking collagen with vitamin C 30 to 60 minutes before training significantly boosts collagen synthesis in your tissues. Recommended dose, 10 to 15 grams of hydrolyzed collagen plus 200 to 500 milligrams of vitamin C 30 to 60 minutes before your workout. Or first thing in the morning on rest days. Supplement number 5, magnesium. Fifth supplement, and this one is something almost every woman who trains genuinely needs. Magnesium. Why is magnesium so important for working out? First, energy. Magnesium is involved in ATP synthesis. ATP is the energy molecule that every single cell in your body runs on. Without enough magnesium, you have less energy. Fatigue hits faster. And workouts feel so much harder than they should. Second, muscle function. Magnesium regulates muscle contraction and relaxation. When you're deficient, cramps, spasms and painfully slow recovery after training. Third, sleep and recovery. Muscles don't grow during your workout. They grow while you sleep. Magnesium improves sleep quality and speeds up recovery. Fourth, hormonal balance. Magnesium keeps cortisol at a healthy level. And high cortisol means slower recovery and more fat storage. And finally, women lose magnesium during their period. And during intense training through sweat. So magnesium deficiency in active women is incredibly common. Best forms, glycinate and malate. Dose, 300 to 400 milligrams per day. Best taken in the evening, for recovery and better sleep. How to combine all 5 supplements. Good news, all 5 of these work beautifully together. Here's a simple daily routine. Morning. Iron with vitamin C, separately from coffee and calcium. Creatine monohydrate 3 to 5 grams with breakfast. 30 to 60 minutes before your workout. Collagen 10 to 15 grams plus vitamin C 200 to 500 milligrams. After your workout. Protein shake with 20 to 30 grams of protein. Evening before bed. Magnesium glycinate 300 to 400 milligrams. This is a complete and seriously effective stack for women who want to train better and recover faster. What not to be. Why? Since we're being real, let's talk about what to avoid too. Fat burners loaded with caffeine and stimulants. They give a short-term boost and absolutely hammer your adrenal glands. Pre-workout complexes with 10+ ingredients. Usually just marketing with doses too low to actually do anything. Protein bars packed with sugar and artificial additives. Honestly, just eat real food instead. And anything that promises fast results with zero effort. That doesn't exist. 5 supplements that genuinely work for women. Creatine, for strength, endurance and brain health. Protein, for muscle recovery and training progress. Iron, for energy, endurance and your whole body functioning properly. Collagen with vitamin C, for joints, ligaments and recovery. Magnesium, for energy, sleep and hormonal balance. This isn't magic. It's nutritional support that helps your body do what it was built to do. Train, recover, and get stronger. Start with protein and magnesium. That's the simplest and most effective place to begin. And give yourself at least 4 to 6 weeks. The results will come. If this was helpful, hit the like button and subscribe. And drop a comment below. Which of these have you already tried? See you in the next one. Everything in this video is for informational purposes only. It is not a substitute for advice from your doctor or a sports nutrition specialist. Before starting any supplements, please check with a medical professional first. Take care of yourselves.